While Colombia was suffering from the era of La Violencia in the 1960s and 1970s, the lack of advanced technologies and laws to establish control and provide decent working conditions left thousands of people unprotected, at the mercy of landowners who could do with their land wherever they want. If you come from a family that has lived in Bogota for generations, you have probably heard stories from your grandparents in which they tell the events about the harsh working and social conditions that not only they, but the entire country had to face. To begin with, the arid landscapes of the areas surrounding Bogota give a period feel to the illustration and, as shown in the film, represent the lower classes of the city in those years. The mountains had no housing, which shows that the city did not have the large extension that it has today. In Tunjuelito, the most notable features that the brick kilns and the smoke they gave off, which they pollute the environment and contributed to the dry tone of the area, where not only the brick industry was developed. In addition, mountains of earth and bricks filled the surroundings of the factories. The absence of vegetation, combined with the presence of work animals such as donkeys and horses that carry heavy weights, create the perfect combination of the terrain to be hostile, full of mud and wet earth. If someone could travel back in time and find themselves in that area, the true reality of the country would deeply impact even the strongest. Entire families of brick workers, men, women, and children, fighting against the environment and suffering the worst possible working conditions. From a young age, they had to perform inhuman tasks such as carrying heavy loads or working from dawn to dusk, guided by tyrannical landowners who only care about the well being of their companies and money. As a reflection of the film, I want to represent in this drawing this reality forgotten by the population. We cannot ignore the abuses suffering by the nearest people, although there has been progress compared to that time. The problem persists, and it's our obligation to denounce it and confront it. Finally, the documentary leaves us with a reflection with the phrase of the priest Camilo Torres that says, "The struggle is long, let's start now," which represents very well the set of elements and serves as title of this illustration.
A space, a place where several complex situations happen. What are we seeing? Bodies appear with different sizes. The eye sees the largest image first. Bodies are sensors leaving behind their trace. The memory resists on the paper, resists erase, resists scrape and clean. In the Chircales, there are some bodies that tend to exist for the shadow of what is not seen. We can see a wheelbarrow, a mirror, the people use huts, the people use the well, primitive machine, mechanized precariousness, bricks. On the other hand, the dust mixes with the body. Dust is dry and dries with the body. Maybe the body becomes clay, the body becomes charcoal, and the body becomes brick. Bodies blackened and dry over time. When they appear, they disappear and reappear. They are forgotten.
The architecture in Chircales shows the poor living condition in Bogota's outskirts during the 1960s. The house has a simple square layout with three beds and a dining area, no doors, and an open entrance that connects it directly to the outside. The roof is a thin steel sheet supported by columns, making it cheap and easy to build, but offering little protection from rain, cold, or noise. The walls are made of unfinished brick, the same material the workers produce, showing both their hard work and the harsh conditions they live in. The image of the workplace reinforces this connection between home and labor. The workers spend long hours making bricks in difficult conditions, highlighting not just poverty but also the inequality shaping the city. This project was a challenge due to the complexity of its topic. Chircales is not just a documentary about poverty, it is also a reflection on labor, inequality, and social struggle. However, our close engagement with the film allows us to connect its themes with graphic design, architecture, and visual arts. Through its raw imagery and composition, we could analyze the built environment, the materials, and the visual language that shape the lives of the workers. This experience helps us see how different artistic disciplines can come together to interpret and represent social realities.